Hello there. Thanks for joining me this Wednesday. I'm Sabrina Zainal, and these are tonight's top stories. Court declares Datuk Sri Shafi'i as the rightful Sabah Chief Minister. Government mulls freezing bank accounts of errant ex-husbands who refuse to pay alimony. And Democrats win House majority in U.S. midterm elections. We begin tonight's bulletin with this story. Warisan President Datuk Sri Muhammad Shafi'i Apdal has been declared the rightful Chief Minister of Sabah by the Kota Kinabalu High Court today. This after Judge Yu Jen Kee threw out the originating summons by Tan Sri Musa Aman, who wanted the court to declare the swearing-in of his successor as unconstitutional. The judge ruled that Tan Sri Musa Aman had lost the confidence of the majority of the assemblymen after 6 Barisan Nasional Assemblymen shifted their support to Datuk Sri Shafi'i. She also maintained that Sabah Yang di-Pertuan Negeri Tun Johor Mahiruddin had exercised his powers in accordance to the state constitution to appoint Datuk Sri Shafi'i as the new CM. The court also ordered Tan Sri Musa to pay costs totaling 30,000 ringgit to Datuk Sri Shafi'i and Tun Johor. Initially, Tan Sri Musa had on May 17th filed a writ of summons against Datuk Sri Shafi'i but withdrew it. He then filed the originating summons in June, seeking a court declaration that he is the rightful CM as appointed on May 10th by the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri. On Monday, Tan Sri Musa was charged with 35 counts of corruption over timber concession contracts in the state and is currently out on a 2 million ringgit bail. Now, following the court's decision, a delightful Datuk Sri Shafi'i said he now wants to focus on developing Sabah without any interference.
Kita teruskan perjalanan kita, the way forward membangun negeri Sabah dan kita nak bela rakyat Sabah. Ini yang penting ya. Jadi saya berharap jangan ada lagi pihak-pihak tertentu mempunyai tanggapan berbagai sehingga dapat melambatkan. Ini dah hampir 6 bulan dah kita mentadbir negeri. Dengan ada gangguan-gangguan itu boleh membantutkan keyakinan pelabur dan berbagai-bagai.
Datuk Sri Shafi'i, who will be tabling the 2019 budget for the state this Friday, also urged the opposition to play a more effective role by giving constructive criticisms to his administration. Meanwhile, Tan Sri Musa said he will file an appeal soon to challenge the court's decision. In the meantime, a 34-year-old man has been remanded for 7 days after being accused of raping his 15-year-old stepdaughter for allegedly wanting to get rid of a saka, or a spirit that's passed from one generation to another, inside the girl's body. The man was accused of committing the act at a government's headquarters in Kuala Perlis on October 25th and again at a nearby housing area the following day. Worried about her safety, the girl made a police report on the incidents at the Kuala Perlis police station. The suspect was then arrested at about 3:30 p.m. yesterday after being called in for questioning. He was detained under the Criminal Procedure Code to facilitate investigations.
In Perlis, a 51-year-old man and his 19-year-old wife were arrested by police after a CCTV footage of the couple stealing clothes at a self-service laundromat went viral on social media. In a 3 p.m. incident on November 4th, the duo was seen emptying clothes from a dryer at a laundromat in Simpang 4, Kanga before fleeing the scene. The theft was said to have caused 500 ringgit in losses to the owner of the garments. The couple was later arrested and issued a 4-day remand order beginning today by Kanga Court Assistant Registrar Monica Joseph Gaiza for investigation under the Penal Code.
A former immigration director with a Datuk title who was remanded over a corruption case involving millions of ringgit that's being investigated by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission was ordered to be released by the Putrajaya Magistrates Court today. Magistrate Kir Nizam Jamari also ordered the release of another suspect in the case who is a driver at the Immigration Department in Putrajaya. Both the suspects, aged 47 and 46, were released on MACC bail, and meanwhile, a 59-year-old clerical staff at the department who was arrested arrested together with the 2 suspects, had his remand extended for 2 more days. The 3 of them were ordered to be in remand for a week since November 1st for an investigation over a corruption case involving the approval of immigration social visit passes. It was reported that the 3 suspects had allegedly accepted bribes from agents who handle social visit passes in return for approving applications between 2015 and 2016.
Elsewhere at the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court, a police corporal has been charged with 3 counts of soliciting and obtaining bribes amounting to 33,400 ringgit. 45-year-old Abu Bakar Gembo claimed trial to all the charges before Judge Azura Alwi. The bribes were as inducement to release 2 individuals arrested on suspicion of being involved in a syndicate issuing fake passports. The couple was also accused of obtaining a bribe as a fee for returning a Toyota Vios car key to one of the 2 individuals. All 3 offences framed under the MACC Act were allegedly committed between August 18th and 29th. It provides a maximum 20 years imprisonment and a fine not less than 5 times the amount of the bribe, or 10,000 ringgit, whichever is higher upon conviction. The judge allowed bail of 10,000 ringgit for all 3 charges with 1 shorty and ordered the accused's passport to be submitted to the court. The case has been set for remention on December 17th.
In other news, former Bank Negara Malaysia BNM Governor Tan Sri Muhammad Ibrahim was questioned by the MACC over a 2 billion ringgit land purchase from the Finance Ministry. Quoting a highly placed source in the anti-graft body, the Star reported that other BNM officials were also questioned. Tan Sri Muhammad was reportedly questioned several times by the MACC regarding the 22-hectare land known as Lot 41 that was bought in January. The source said that the MACC's investigation is mainly on the land sale and that they are also looking into the money trail of the 2 billion ringgit. The source also said the Commission's investigation will not interfere in the bank's own probe on whether the sale was conducted in a proper manner. Tan Sri Muhammad offered to resign last June despite only serving just over 2 years of his 5-year term. He has also denied assisting the Barisan Nasional Government to repay One Malaysia Development Berhad's debts and claimed he had no control over how the previous administration spent the proceeds from the sale of the plot of land. According to the central bank, the land located adjacent to the Sasana Kijang complex in Kuala Lumpur was to relocate the Global Islamic Finance University and the International Sharia Research Academy for Islamic Finance. Police have arrested 5 suspected drug dealers, including a foreigner, in separate raids around the Klang Valley. The authorities also seized an assortment of drugs valued at 481,000 ringgit and 159,000 ringgit cash from the suspects. Last Friday, a security guard was arrested together with 4 packets of ketamine hidden inside his car near a luxury condominium in Kajang. On the same day, an unemployed was arrested in Puchong while transferring 22 bottles believed to contain 11 liters of ecstasy and ketamine. The next day, police arrested 2 19-year-olds and seized 500 grams of ganja at a public university in Serdang. They also found 3 ganja plants within the university area after interrogating the suspects. On Sunday, a Nigerian man was arrested when he appeared at the Sepang cargo complex to claim 5 parcels which contained 5 kilograms of shabu. All the suspects aged between 19 and 40 were remanded for 7 days to assist police investigation for drug trafficking. Parents must play an active role in protecting their children from being involved in drug trafficking as well as preventing drug activities in schools. Johor Police Chief Datuk Muhammad Khalil Kadir Muhammad said that being in the know is one way for parents to ensure their children's safety. At a press conference at the State Police Contingent Headquarters earlier today, Datuk Muhammad Khalil said that drug addiction seems to be the main issue within different community groups during town hall sessions organised by the Johor Police at all districts in the state recently.
Untuk penyedaran sampai ke sekolah, setakat ni kita tidak terkesan satu aktiviti. Tapi walau bagaimanapun, ada juga kita pernah kita dapati budak sekolah yang terlibat dalam positif penagihan, positif dadah, urine positif. So whatever it is our duty And it is the duty of the parents also untuk maklum pada kita tentang jika ada apa-apa perkara yang ganjil supaya kita dapat menyelamatkan keadaan seberapa segera yang boleh.
He also said there were no hotspots in Johor when it came to drug-related offences, as drug syndicates and distributors were always on the move. However, in light of the community's concern, the state police force would work together with other related agencies to cripple the drug syndicate supply chain in Johor. The state police today disposed of a total of 66.43 kilograms of drugs, including 60 litres of cough mixture worth 9.8 million ringgit. The seized drugs were from 131 narcotics cases between 2009 and 2016. Last year, the Johor police got rid of about 2,863 kilograms of various types of drugs, whereas in 2016, a total of 2,782 kilograms of drugs, including 9,000 litres of liquid narcotics, were disposed. The government is mulling to impose banking restrictions on errant ex-husbands who refuse to pay nafkah or alimony to their ex-wives and children. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department of Datuk Seri Dr. Mujahid Yusof Rawah said the stern action is being detailed to increase Sharia justice for women. According to Datuk Seri Dr. Mujahid, the matter is already being discussed at the Sharia Judiciary Department and the Prime Minister's Department in charge of religious affairs level, and that banking restriction is among the key actions that needed to be taken to give more authority to the Sharia system to carry out justice.
Itu masalah dia sekarang ni, keputusan itu dibuat melalui mahkamah syariah. Bila ditentukan kena bayar contoh sebulan untuk anak dan diri dia, kalau tak bayar, kita cuma ada follow up saja. Kita ada satu unit sokongan di mana kita call, tapi tak cukup. Dia kena ada penguatkuasaan yang lebih tegas agar mereka tahu bahawa keputusan mahkamah itu perlu dihormati, dan kalau mereka tak buat akan ada tindakan-tindakan penguatkuasaan ke atas mereka.
He also said the number of ex-wives who have filed complaints to the Sharia court on the matter is extremely high. Most have to do with ex-husbands who simply refuse to pay child support and alimony for their ex-wives. Most cases cannot be resolved because of the limited authority of the Sharia court, with some even escalating to the civil court. More to come, employees forced to drink urine and eat roaches as punishment. Stay tuned for the details.